Welcome to Mommy Issues, a podcast where an ex-reality TV star mom
and her reality TV loving daughter
bridge the gap between their generations through celeb news, all things Bravo,
and their own personal mommy issues.
Hello.
Hello.
We are recording the podcast so late today.
I know.
So I'm in bed.
Are you in bed?
Yeah. I'm in bed.
How's Lola?
Lola's good. Lola just came back from a long walk with her grandparents and her great aunt, Goggy, who's in town.
Oh, nice. Had Goggy met her?
No, this was her first time.
What'd she say?
She's obsessed. She just keeps like threatening to take her. She's like, they'll leave for a walk, and she's like, I might not come back. I was like, okay.
Yeah, well,
I hope you can make milk.
You can handle my mom. Because it's not even you. It's like, I'm gonna take her.
Yeah.
But Kathy always tells me, she goes, have you asked Beba? Because she's you need to ask. I'm like, she's mine. Like,
ask Beba what?
Anything. Like if I post a picture or if I do whatever, and it's like, dude, are you kidding me?
She's mine. She's yours.
She's mine.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding? And like, I don't even think you'll argue with that. Like, whatever. I mean, she lives over there, but she's mine.
Okay. Anyways, welcome guys to Mommy Issues, the pod, episode 500.
That's one of the mommy issues, the fact that your mother thinks your baby is hers.
Yeah. Are you doing your nails right now?
No, I'm opening a candy cane.
Oh, look at
it's beginning to look a lot like
Are you
Christmas.
Are you wearing a turtleneck right now?
I'm wearing, but it's like a silky turtleneck.
I mean,
I'm wearing my earrings.
Amazing right now.
Oh, thank you so much.
You really do.
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not lying. I
well, let me tell you,
like
you know
trash
what?
Right now. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm in bed. I'm hungover. Like,
listen,
I'm struggling.
I try to put myself together before. It was like spray tan, hair extensions, and lashes, right? And now it's no eyelashes, no hair extensions, no fake tan. So this is just like, it's actually a great compliment because I thought I needed that stuff.
No, I think you look great. I just put on a big sweatshirt and a pair of big gold hoops and was like, I'm ready to go.
Yes, you are. You always look good.
Thanks. Guys, big news. I cut my hair. I couldn't wait till January. I just did it.
You can't tell now, but have you posted pictures?
No, I haven't, but I will. I just when you can't find like the right one to like debut.
Yeah.
But I do
it's not
feel
this.
No, it's not this, but this is, I guess this is the debut, by the way.
No, because you can't tell because you're so dark.
That's true. But I do feel more like myself, like I'm like, oh, this fits. And it's so much easier. By the way, I took a shower because I had to wash the hangover off. You know how it is. And I washed my hair and I was like, I'm not doing a podcast with wet hair because the shit that you would tell me.
Oh my God. No, I wouldn't.
And I was like, I can't do it. So I blow dried my hair. You know how long it took me?
What?
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's how long it takes me too.
Oh.
No, not 10 minutes, but
with my longer hair, it would take me fucking forever. So
right, because you had a lot of hair, and I used to have a lot of hair, and I don't know what happened, but
no, I don't have a lot of hair anymore. Anyways, I cut my hair, but let's get into highlights and lowlights. Let's keep to the structure.
Okay.
Why don't you go first? Highlights, lowlights.
Look, I've been depressed lately, like seriously, like depressed, and I got off some medication that I actually needed, but it was giving me really bad side effects, and so it's been a struggle. I haven't felt well, and I don't know if it's like withdrawals from that. I wasn't taking a lot, but I was on, I think it was Zoloft or one of those SSRIs, so I decided to get off it because it was just interfering with every other aspect of my life.
Yeah,
plus it was making me gain weight, and that's a whole nother level of depression. The second I got off it, it's just started. It's incredible. Like, weight I was holding on to has started dropping and all that, but I just don't feel right. And so that's obviously my low
Is it
light.
just a matter of getting on a different medication that works better for you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, well, I'm double like I'm taking Wellbutrin now, but
Mm-hmm.
Wellbutrin is very,
Low
when you
dose.
need, yeah, well, it's not low dose, but it works on dopamine and not on serotonin, and it's different.
Yeah.
And I used to, like, I can't even believe I'm saying that, because I've not always taken that. I've had moments when I've needed it, and I felt like I've needed it lately, especially after the whole thing with Gotti and all that, and that whole experience. But whatever, what it's like, I'm definitely not the only one. There's a lot of people out
Yeah.
there, and it's important to me that people don't feel so taboo about it. But yeah, no, it hasn't been a good week, and it's been a struggle, and I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
So
That sucks.
um yeah, and it's not like I've had any particular highlight of anything great that's happened, but I've started to feel that when nothing bad's happened, that's a
That's a
highlight.
highlight. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah, yeah.
I think
So
that's a great way of looking at life.
what
Really
about you?
sucking on that candy cane.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we'll get the
We'll get the
the
views.
the views
We'll get
in
the
any way
views.
possible.
Um, my low lights. What are my low lights? Well, my low light right now is that I'm hungover. And in a way, it's a highlight because
You got to go out.
I got to go out and it was great. And also, it's like, I think having a night out before the holidays is good because now I'm not going to like take it too far when I'm in Miami. Being hungover and taking care of a baby, not an ideal situation. So
No.
I don't want to, and I don't want to ruin my trip to Miami by like getting too drunk. But I
Hmm.
think I was just so excited yesterday that I was like, we had people over the house beforehand to have like a drink. I made people take shots like we were on Winter House. It was insane. Um, and I don't know, I don't remember the last time I had a shot, but I did shots.
But you didn't have
And by the way,
unprotected
when I
sex,
say I
right?
did shots, I did one shot.
Oh,
And
wow.
do you know
That's
what I
pretty
did a
lame.
shot of?
What?
818 tequila. And you know
Mm,
what? Pretty good.
pretty
Not gonna
good.
lie. It
I
does go
love
down
tequila.
smooth. They are not lying about that. Um, no, but that's not really I had written down my low light. Like I have like a notes app on my phone where I'll write down like when something happens because if not, I forget.
Hmm.
Um, this is this was absolutely my low light. Me and John Liam went, I think it was Monday morning, to our favorite breakfast spot, not time, our second favorite breakfast spot, Ray's
The
Diner.
place. Oh,
If you
not the
know, you
place of
know.
the squashed pancakes.
No, 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 no. This place is like a diner that's been in LA forever. Like it's a staple. It's been in a ton of movies and it's like cash only, like on the corner of Pico. Like
Why
it's
haven't you taken me?
because I don't think you would like it.
Or why it's too healthy?
No, it's not healthy at all. It's like a diner. Do you like a
Then I
diner?
would like it. I
Oh,
love
okay.
diners.
Okay. Well, they like we went there every single Saturday morning when I was pregnant. So we went with Lola and everybody there was like, "Oh my God, whatever." So nice. In the middle of our breakfast, like before it came, like the food came, Lola had to go down for a nap. So I put her in the stroller and I just like walk her down the street, like around whatever. And I do it. I'm walking and I feel like a presence behind me. And I like turn around and some guy, some homeless guy is like, "Can I have your number?" And I said, "What?" And he goes, "Your number. Can I have your number?" And I was like so in shock. And I said, "I have a baby and I'm married." And he goes, "Oh," like as if he didn't see me with the stroller. And I was like, number one, he was so distracted by that ass that he didn't even see baby. So that's pretty sick. But
Right.
the low
But it
light is that I went from getting hit on by LeBron James to getting hit on by a man popping out of a fucking alley and being like, "Can I get your number?" Like, dude,
that would have
I
been my
used to be
highlight.
so I
Hot.
used to be so hot. And
You're still hot.
now I'm getting hit on by homeless dudes, but I still
Well,
got
because
it.
they figure, I have a kid. You should have the kid, so now you got baggage.
I mean, I just It was weird. It also just was creepy, and it made me. I'm like so crazy protective over Lola. Like I
I
want to.
thought, are you, didn't you turn
No, no,
around and
no.
like slap him?
I was so angry at him, and I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to fight him for no reason. He was very
Like the
calm.
guy,
Yeah, he
like,
was very like rational and normal, whatever.
it's like, oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, he's like, my bad.
And
And I
you're like,
was
no,
just like,
wait.
hold on, you get back here. Let me tell you why it's wrong that you're asking me that and making me feel unsafe. And I'm a woman, and you should never walk behind a woman. Like insane. And that's like
Did you do all
everything.
that?
No, in my head, I was
Oh,
just like,
good. Oh, good.
I
Okay.
came back to the table and I told John Liam, and he was like, okay, relax. Also, I've told so many people about the story about me going off on the man at Starbucks. And John Liam is like, you tell this story like you're so proud. And I don't think it's sinking in for you that you cannot do that. And I'm like,
Right. And the thing is that you did it once and it's understandable. You're a new
no,
mom. You've
I'm not
got
going to do it
whatever.
again.
If you did it, if you
No,
had
no, no,
done
no,
it,
no.
whatever, that
Then
would
I'm
be a
you.
problem. Uh-huh. Yeah, you mean put you on the same meds.
No, no,
And
no.
then you'll get fat and not want sex.
um, I will never do that again. Plus, we also heard about one of our friends got into a tiff on the streets, and some guy like some guy was honking at him, whatever. The guy got out of his car, opened the car door of our friend, punched him 2 times in the head, and this guy was out of it and came home, was still feeling wonky, whatever. And his wife was like, we should go to the hospital. And
Had a
thank God
concussion.
he did, because he had a skull fracture and he had to have surgery. And if he had just gone to sleep, he would have died.
Died. Yeah.
Yeah. So
There you go.
I heard that and I was like, I need to cool it.
You do.
Anyways, that's my low light. I was hit on by a homeless guy, and it didn't make me feel hot, but it didn't make me feel not hot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then my highlight is probably being able to go out successfully last night without any issues. Like, truly, the nanny or the babysitter was there to make sure if something happened, whatever, nothing. I checked the monitor constantly. She was asleep from the moment I left to the till the morning, till this
You
morning.
could have left her alone. Save the
Literally,
money.
it's so expensive. Oh, wait. Listen, this podcast episode, by the way, we're just gonna gab. I have some stuff I want to talk about, but like,
Oh, come on. We
no,
have
I
to
know.
talk
Of
about.
course, we have Miami. We have Miami to talk about. Explosive first 4 episodes of Miami. But this is a big thing. Me and John Liam went to go see a house today, and it we think it's the one.
Oh, really? Where is it?
Let me explain
Don't
it to
say
you.
it.
I'm gonna paint a picture.
Paint a picture of his
Spanish
nose.
style.
I hate it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going. Clean.
Spanish what?
Hit clean.
Spanish style.
Oh, I can't. I can't. No, I don't want to hear anything else.
Here's what's
Spanish style
updated.
is never clean.
But here's what's updated. The bathroom's in the kitchen.
Whatever. Okay.
Whatever, dude. It's a great price. It's 3 bed, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet, massive backyard, garage.
Will I have my own room?
Yes, you will. Huge living room,
I'm going
bay
every month.
window, breakfast nook with a bay window with stainless with what's it called? In
Bay
church they
windows
have
with what?
in church they have the
Oh, well, stainless glass.
yeah, they have that. Look, it's cute. And in so many words, the little old woman who we went to go see it from said, it's yours if you want it. So, you know why? Because we brought Lola. We walked out of the car and she saw her. She goes, baby. Can you pay attention?
You can't imagine what that was. And I'll tell you later.
Uh-oh. Okay. So that's also a potential highlight. We're sleeping on it and we have to make a decision by tomorrow. Crazy. But
Wow.
listen,
But did they
2,000
said
square
you could
feet
have it?
in so many words. Yes. So that could be great. And it's in a great location. Like it checks every single box except that like the whole entire thing is not fully updated. Fine. But whatever, you got to take the wins when you can. Okay? You don't seem happy, and that's okay. I'm gonna
It's so bad. It's so bad, but I'll tell you after.
Oh, got it. Because of the text you just got it.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. Okay.
But I'm happy for you. Okay.
Let's talk what we're all here to talk about. Okay. The first 4 episodes of the new season of Real Housewives of Miami dropped. And man, oh man. Did you watch them all?
I didn't super focus, but I watched like I saw Lenny's thing, which is what matters,
Yes.
right?
The biggest explosive thing that happened was Lenny Hochstein. We know the whole season is about Lisa and Lenny's divorce, but the first 4 episodes, they're together and he's like, you see him on his phone, like definitely texting this girl. But Lenny Hochstein has this hot mic moment a la Lisa Barlow where he tells his friend, like, in a couple months, I'm going to be single. Crazy.
Wow. And
My
he said that he felt that he was cheating, that he hadn't slept with Lisa because he felt like he was cheating on the person he really cared about.
Which is something you said a couple episodes ago, where you felt like
I said that exactly.
Yeah, you saw him feel that. My favorite part of that hot mic moment is he's saying all this explosive stuff to like his friend of like, yeah, I'm gonna be single. Oh yeah, Lisa doesn't know. I haven't slept with her, whatever. And his friend goes, are you mic'd? And he goes, yeah. Why do you think I'm whispering?
I
was like,
right?
you're a doctor. You're dumb as hell.
Yeah. He's just, you know what? It's really incredible to me that he is that heartless. You know what I'm saying? That he never even bothered to sit with her and tell her, listen, it's not working out. It's not whatever. But some people,
He's a monster, but he has no respect for her. So why would he ever sit down and give her
well,
that
then he shouldn't have
respect?
had her do that whole. I honestly think he's got shiny ball syndrome. You know what I mean? Like the model's
The hell is
younger,
shiny
prettier,
balls?
whatever. I call it shiny ball syndrome. Like you go to the park and you go with your ball and you have your trusty ball and you always love your ball and you have the best ball and you're playing with your ball and your ball bounces better than any other ball. And then all of a sudden, some kid comes to the park with a brand new ball and he's like, my ball sucks. I want that ball. New shiny ball.
Sounds like a different thing that you were saying, but okay.
Oh, you thought I was talking about testicles?
I think you should just say like shiny toy, shiny
No, I
ball.
like shiny ball.
Okay.
I like saying balls as often as possible.
Okay.
He is a horrible human being, and I don't. There's no love lost between me and her, just because there just isn't. I never really did anything in particular to her, but she was just whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I think I told her she was hooked on phonics once because she just kept repeating every word I said. But other than that, I do feel bad for her, and
I do feel bad for her too,
for
actually.
her.
Yeah, me too.
I'm rooting for her,
and I'm surprised that I feel that way.
Me too, but I have felt that way, and I think that this season is all about her, and I don't know, like who else? What else is going on? I just feel like
there's really nothing else going on other than Marisol has an actual drinking problem, and the fact that we're like making it a joke is not a joke. Funny.
I can't
it's actually gonna. I think it's problematic for real that they're making it a thing like that. Like, oh, it's like it gives me. It's like a vitamin for my brain.
It's a vitamin.
Yeah, stuff.
No, she needs to go to Betty Ford.
She literally goes into the nail salon. And at a nail salon, sometimes they'll like offer you champagne, wine, and she's like, "Can I have vodka?" It's like, yeah, girl, no, it's 10 a.m. What are you doing? I don't think it's. I think she's like, listen. I know I don't like her, but like all jokes aside, I think that she really does need to see somebody about that. That's not good. It's no bueno.
Yeah. No, I honestly think that, and despite all of those antics, she's still not a housewife. You know what I mean? And she would do anything at all. And then, on Alexia's side, it's like, I'm calling it disclaimer gate, because everything it's about, well, this is a season for me to be happy and I'm going to be happy. And the fans really want to see me happy. Like, in other words, I have no storyline. And then Tony Marinera's, constantly posting like, this is the year for us to be happy, and the show is going to show that we're happy. And it's it's okay for someone else to take the lead. Last season was really all
Well,
about her.
yeah, true. And I will say, like, I was very surprised that they did talk about the Peter and the like domestic violence charge.
Because they have to talk, what she
No, I
has to have
know,
something.
but I just mean like, I don't know. I think I was just kind of surprised by
Well,
it, but he's still
so
with this girl. So if anything,
right.
it makes him look good. It makes him look like maybe nothing really happened. Or if
Well, that
something
I
did
think
happen, it
that
was
was the
like,
point of that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The point of that was that um he's still with her, so nothing happened. So, everything that she had said, because remember the reunion, she was allegedly, or how they like, whatever.
allegedly
So
this, allegedly
yeah,
that.
allegedly this, allegedly that. I just, with Peter, all you have to do is wait. You give him enough rope and he'll hang himself. He can't help it.
Okay, let's not do suicide jokes.
No, oh, I didn't mean that. I meant he will continue to get in trouble.
Right, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Well,
God.
also Alexia, like the whole like Cuban mom thing of like no one is ever going to get it between me and my son. It's like
Right.
she has to like that's not helping Peter either, you know?
No, it's not. And also, like, if you
It's like I'm
want
not
to
going anywhere.
be a disciplinarian type mom, first of all, you should have done it sooner,
Mm,
when you were giving him, tables and, at places and, VIP tables when he was like 16 and $2,000 a month cars. You kind of created a monster. So now you can't reel that in. And then also, you can't party with your kid if you want your kid to respect you. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
and she does that. She does.
Well, but
And
she wants to be a cool mom. She's like
right. And
Regina
see, that's the
George's
thing.
mom.
I don't give a shit about being a cool mom.
Yeah.
I'm the mom.
I just am a cool mom. I can't help
Right.
it.
Well, I don't care whether I was or wasn't. I just want to be, I don't want to be your best friend.
Yeah.
Even now, I'm your mom. When I say goes.
Yeah.
Boy, I did a number on this, didn't I?
Did you bite it or have you just
Mm-hmm.
been oh okay. I was like,
Well, I
because
don't like to do
that's
the spear.
oh, I do.
Mm,
I like to suck on the candy cane to make it a sharp object and then, you know, make it as sharp as humanly possible.
right.
Well, I will say I sat down for 4 hours and watched Miami Housewives like in a row.
I can't.
So my
So
mom
which,
told
what, huh?
I was gonna say my mom, I'm just telling the audience, my
Okay.
mom told me when last time she was here in LA that when she was younger and she had me and my sister, she's like, at the time, there was like VHS tapes and like the new Barney would come out
Oh my God, it's the
and she's
best.
like, I would know that like, okay, that Barney VHS is in the mail right now. Like I know when I get home, it's in my mailbox and I have an hour, at least an hour, hour and a half to take a bath, whatever, because the kids are just going to be glued to the screen watching this Barney tape and rewatch it. And it was so interesting to like hear that perspective of like your time as a mom because we never hear that, you just think
Yeah.
like I don't know, like you were just constantly working and then with us and working with us. And like you just had to juggle a lot of stuff. But like I've never heard you talk about your me time having
Mm-hmm.
two kids under two, basically. And I thought about that with like in regards to my me time. Like when I put Lola down now, I think it's been a lot better of just being able to put her down at 7. And I literally have the rest of the night to myself. So I put her down and I watched from 7 8, 9, 10, 11 to 11 o'clock every episode of of Miami Housewives because I was like, I just need to sit here and watch shit on TV and like veg out. And it was like the greatest thing. And I was like, this is my bath and my kids watching Barney right now. Like that's what I thought of.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
Exactly.
the best.
That is good.
Um,
So
yeah.
I want to know what else, any other observations about the show besides Marisol
I thought I
on
think that I
rehab.
think that nobody should be doing parties on boats. I find it to be incredibly tacky.
Oh
And
my God, that
also,
was,
nobody wants to be trapped on a boat. And also, maybe I just have a lot of anxiety. I panic. I was like, what if that fucking boat goes down? Like, a lot of people would die, you know?
yeah.
It just stresses me out. So I don't want parties on boats.
Yeah.
I don't understand Lisa's obsession with having a mortgage. I think in the beginning,
I
she
don't think
didn't
that she
understand.
knows.
I don't think she knew what a mortgage
No.
was because when she was sitting down with
No,
Lenny,
I think she knows what a mortgage is, but it is look, it's it's a you know, your title is not clear if you have a mortgage or if you have a line of credit. It's the same thing. If you if you use your property equity and your property to what do you call it? Oh God. I swear to God, that text message was like so
oh
funny.
my
Not
God,
funny, but it was shocking, shocking.
ex-
Um,
I want to know. Can you tell us in a way that's not going to be like bad for the person to hear?
well, the person deserves it. So
Oh,
I hired somebody and she had a says she had a degree from NYU and a master's degree from NYU, which
that's pretty
you can't,
impressive.
you have to, yeah. And so what I told her was, I was very honest with her. I said, listen, have to like, I wear so many hats in the day that I need you to remind me and keep me on task. I am
Right.
looking for somebody with incredible attention to detail and somebody that's a self-starter. I want to work as two people, not as one person, where if I have to be overlooking everything you're doing constantly, then that's not going to work. And I need somebody with extremely strong organizational skills, right?
Mm.
Oh, yes, I'm super organized or whatever. Everybody always says
You do
that.
your thing to get the
From
job, right?
the week that she got here, I realized that if she did go to NYU, um, I don't know. I just don't know how it's possible. I would tell her, do this, and like the next day or even 3 minutes later, she forgot the process of that. And honestly, I thought that it was just, this is just not inspiring to her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
This kind of
mm-hmm.
work, she needs to find something that is more her, um, her,
Her
what do you call
speed.
it? Yeah, her something that I think that if you're just bored by something, there's just no way that you can be inspired. And she just didn't care. Like
Mm.
I even had her post things on Poshmark for me, like to give her something because I can't supervise her all the time. And like even the way she took the pictures, like not one thing has sold because the way she takes the pictures, like
Which the
nothing.
picture is everything.
Un
Right.
desastre, pero un desastre. She was going to send out samples for me to a store, and then she was supposed to send one thing. She was putting a whole other thing in there, and I would tell her, leave the boxes open. Imagine I have to check
Oh,
what
no,
she
no, no,
sends out.
no,
Like it
no,
was just like, and then I
no.
kept giving it week after week after week. It's like, why am I doing this to myself? Right. And so I sent her, like I talked to her, and it was, I said, listen, I'm you know, I don't think this is working out. Oh, by the way, like she says she'll be here at 10 every day. And then every day she says, is it okay if I go at 1? And if she
What?
gets here at 10 at noon, she wants to go to lunch. Like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I was, in spite of all that, Viva, I was super patient, super
Yeah,
whatever. I thought maybe I could find the way, like I wanted it to work. Like I liked her as a person. And so I told her, look, unfortunately, I don't think this is working out.
right.
I
Rightfully
eventually
so.
need someone. No, but I was nice. I said, I don't like, I didn't tell her you suck or you whatever.
Well, I hope not.
And whatever. I said, I think, I tried and, I explained all this stuff. I said, I am going to give you 1 week's pay, even though I'm not obligated to do it, but I want to do it
That's
just to give you
nice. That's very
whatever.
nice.
She responds and she said, keep your one, wait,
No, no, no,
I mean,
no.
I'm so in shock.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
keep your 1 week's pay. Not necessary. I hope that you work on your ADHD issues and try to remember things you said 5 seconds ago. Take care. And then she goes, maybe less marijuana, which I have no idea where she got that. Whatever. I think maybe recently somebody was here and there was like something, but like,
Oh
who even cares?
my God.
She just said that to me. And I'm like, the truth is that I wouldn't like, she's just angry, like obviously, but like she has to know that
She's
she,
not
she
good at her
like she was
job.
working for her family. And I think her family, there's no way that she made enough money here
No.
to
She's
in any
entitled.
way support
She's
herself.
entitled. It's one of
Right.
those like Gen Z thingies
It
where
was so,
like
it's so bad. And like, I'm not going to tell you other things that are just embarrassing to her because I don't want to embarrass her. But like, I
drag
mean,
her. Just kidding.
huh?
Wow. I can't
Yeah.
believe
I
she
mean,
said that.
like, yeah, yeah, horrible. And like,
Ew, block her.
no, because you know what?
I would just haha the text.
No, I'm not even going to do that. Honestly, I just, that is not about me.
No, it's not about you.
It's not about me. She feels bad about herself. You know, she has to feel bad about herself. You know, she
And she's
shouldn't be in
probably
a
never been
position.
fired. Like it's a lot.
Oh, I'm sure she worked with her parents, but I'm sure her parents told her, go,
No,
you
but
know,
that's different than being fired from a person, a third party that's not involved in your family, you know?
yeah.
Wow, I
And
can't
I
believe you
should
got
have
that
let her go
text.
like the
So
first,
fucking
like I
rude.
knew right away,
No, you
like
did. I
this
remember
is
you
not,
telling
remember I
us.
told you, and then, you know, the whole plumbing ish, like, you know what, like
Oh
she's
my
a
God. I can't, I
disaster,
can't, I can't, I
like la
can't.
pobre, you know what I mean? And I thought maybe it just takes her longer. And it's like, I know in there has to be a smart person.
Mm-mm.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I wish her the best, but like, I really do. But
Good riddance. We don't need her.
you don't respond that to somebody. And I absolutely know she doesn't need the money, clearly, you know,
Yeah,
the
obviously.
girl, you know, whatever, but
Keep your 1 week pay. Give me her 1 week pay.
keep your
Um,
1 week pay and your ADHD. And by the way, I do have ADHD. I disclose that to everyone.
HGHG.
But what does that have to do with you sending
I don't
the,
know.
you
What
know
a
what I mean?
weird backhanded comment.
I know, but then it's like maybe less marijuana.
Ay,
Like
ay,
I don't even
ay.
know if she saw like I have no idea what she saw or why she says that. It's not like
Whatever.
she's a,
Let's
yeah,
move on. Let's
I
not
know.
give this girl the time of day. Anything else from Miami that you want to talk about? Are you
Uh,
excited to keep I'm excited to keep watching. I'm excited to see where this
I'm gonna
goes.
keep
I just want to
watching.
see the Lisa Lenny of it all, you
Yeah,
know?
I do want to see that. I don't know. Yeah, you know, it's hard for me to judge whether that show is great or not.
You're too
Um,
close to it.
yeah, I can't. Like, I
That's
don't
how
know.
I feel too, but other people watch it and like it, and I think I gauge it from their perspective because
Yeah,
they watched,
like I
the
watch it and
Potomac and whatever.
I'll continue watching it because of course, like I know
Yeah.
these people and I just whatever.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
interesting. Did you see what Jackie Goldschneider from Jersey said
yeah, yeah.
recently? So if you
About
don't know,
Bethany,
yeah, Jackie Goldschneider, she's a New Jersey housewife, and she was asked about Bethany's skinny. I think she was
she
asked
wasn't
about
asked about that. Everything
she just had an
triggers her.
agenda. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything triggers
Hold
her
on, wait. Let me
eating
explain it.
disorder.
Let me just explain it first. So she was asked about something regarding Bethany, and she was like, I have a strong opinion about her because, and she said, fuck Bethany and fuck her skinny girl brand and marketing the word skinny. If you don't know, Jackie Goldschneider has an eating disorder and a very serious one where like she almost died because she was not eating. And the last season of New Jersey, she was like, addressing it, going to therapy for it, and is working on it intensely now. Like almost had to like go in to like a treatment like
Right. They wanted
24/7
her to
because it
go
was
like
so
an
bad.
in-house treatment. And I feel for her. I've never had an eating disorder. Um,
I don't know
but
if that's I think you've had disordered eating, which is different, but it's a similar vibe.
disordered eating, but
Yeah.
I don't stay away from food.
Yeah, but that's not
Okay, whatever.
exclusive to an
Anyway, the
eating
point is
disorder.
that like you know, I never got like so skinny that I wasn't at a risk of anything or anorexic or anything like that.
Right.
But so I do feel for her. But wow, that was totally misdirected
Yeah.
anger and everything else. And I was happy to see because I saw it on social media and I was happy to see the messages, you know,
Where
the
people were
comments,
defending
Bethany
Bethany. Yeah.
for the
Well, because
brand.
so
And by the way, I was worried about it because obviously my brand
well,
is
that's why I
called
wanted to
Skinny too.
ask you because
And I was so worried
you have
about it.
skinny Latina. But this is like the whole thing about I talk about this a lot because I think that we put this like emphasis on these words and making it seem like they are the problem. Like fat is a bad word. And now skinny is a bad word. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's
Right.
like the way that people say, like, oh, she's fat. Like they'll whisper it or something. And I'm like,
Right, but
why
you
are we
don't say
doing that?
skinny in the same way.
Well, as a society, we put it on a pedestal, like, oh, if you're
We
skinny,
can
you're
no
hot,
longer
you're whatever.
look. I think that it's gotten to the point where we're tired of the nonsense of everything.
If that's her, I'll die.
No,
Is that her? I was
no.
like, is she going for a third text? I'll die.
Wow. Like, no, she's better than that, though.
No,
Honestly, I do think
don't
she's
defend
better than
her.
that. I really do. I just don't.
Ugh.
I feel like she's whatever. Anyway, the point is that we're tired of that. We're tired of all that. Oh, I'm triggered by this. I'm triggered by that. The fact that you can't say um the guy from work, Jose, the Puerto Rican guy, you can't say that.
No, you can't.
Why?
It's no, I agree. By the way, I think it's crazy. Like it's become too much. But yeah, I saw that whole thing with Jackie Goldschneider and I was like, this is so like you're right. She's triggered by that word because she's currently in treatment for her eating disorder. So any word like fat,
Yeah.
skinny, overweight, underweight is going to like whatever, but you don't have to put that on everybody else.
No, and
It's
also
not a bad
fuck
word. And
you,
it's
Bethenny. Like, come
no,
on.
it's no, she's just trying to be relevant because now she's a friend of and she's probably can't
Oh,
handle
really?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
She got demoted and so now she's like trying to stir up drama. It's like, get out of here. Get out of here.
So I feel like a lot of people are doing that, but I thought it was funny that Bethenny never even responded to her,
I think that's
which is
great.
right,
You know
which
why?
is
Because she's nothing.
right.
That's so evil to say, but I just mean like
Well, but
it's
that's
not a big
and so
deal
why am I not responding now?
because I
It's the
asked
same
you.
thing. Huh?
We have a
It
podcast, baby.
No, it's not only that, it's the same thing. It's the
Yeah,
same thing. That was about Jackie. It really wasn't about Bethenny.
correct.
And but I wanted to talk to you about, did you see what happened with Bethany's appearance on Watch What
I did.
Live and that whole thing? And she has gone on a rampage. And I don't know, you know, I I don't have a hate relationship. I like Bethenny. I listen to her podcast. I have admiration for, I like her everything, her gumption, her moxie,
I
her
do too.
whatever you want to call. I do. But there's stuff that she's doing that she doesn't have to do because she already won. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She already arrived. You arrived, you unpacked, your feet are up on your cashmere like sofa.
Right. She doesn't have to
Relax.
do and right.
Right. And
But she can't stop.
why is she, no, but why does she have so much to prove?
I don't know.
Like with the
I
whole
think it's
thing with
trauma.
Andy. Huh?
It's probably her trauma
Yeah.
and
It's like
leaving Housewives and it's
fighting with
also
Andy and fighting with
yeah.
whatever. And then she fought Jeff Lewis, and then then she put a whole post out about how Jeff Lewis called to apologize to her. And it's like, I don't know why she's doing that with a network
yeah.
that's like, you know what I mean? Like, she's on top of the world right now. And it's true that her Real Wives show, I actually saw it because, she is one
Doing
of the
well.
top 20 podcasts. I mean, that's a big deal. But she's going like, so sad, too bad, that whatever, the haters gonna hate. Like, no,
Relax.
you're winning.
Yeah.
You don't have to think
It's
about
too
the
much.
haters. Yeah. So I'm disappointed in her a little bit because she's better than that. I really do.
No, I know.
Do hold
You
women
think
to high
everybody is
standards.
better than that?
I think women are better than this. I could have just said, hey, it's not working out. Like, for this as an example, it's only been less than 2 months. There is a probationary period. This was what I was looking for. You didn't fit. And I could have said, hey, like Ken told me, just tell her it's just not working out. I'm sorry. Well, I decided to give her and I wanted her to grow from this and learn from this. And I had no obligation to give her anything. And look,
I hope she puts you as a reference.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't.
Oh my God. Unreal.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, that's all the news I had.
All the news I had. Well, let's do a quiz. Spare people from a unnecessary long podcast.
Wait, this is the last podcast until the new year.
Until the new year. We're going on hiatus.
We're going on hiatus again.
And because you're going to be here.
Because I'm going to be in Miami for Christmas, and I'm not bringing my podcast mic.
Lola
I'm vacay.
Lola is going to be here.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, it won't be the last podcast before the next one would come out on the 2nd of January.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, we're going on a little break. But yeah, I'm going to Miami. Gonna take a little break,
And
chillax.
and I'm taking care of Lola.
You're taking care of Lola. I was telling in our parent and me class, they were like, "How is Lola this week?" I was like, "She's good. We're actually leaving to Miami soon with her." And then our parent and me teacher was like, "You know my mantra. You'll never see those people again." She was talking about the plane ride. I was like, "Oh my God,
Oh,
that's amazing."
that is true. You'll never see those
She's
people again.
like,
Fuck them.
if it's crazy, it's crazy and it doesn't matter. And if it's great and it might be crazy the next time. She's like, it's just you'll never see him again. And most people have noise canceling headphones, so don't worry about it. I was
Right.
like, okay. Made me feel better. I could like take a deep breath.
Wow.
um,
Crazy.
okay, let's do a quiz. Do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. What is a husband stitch? It's pretty fucked up, by the way.
A husband stitch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think not because I've ever heard of it.
Okay, tell me. If you just figure this out, by the way, I'm going to be pretty impressed.
Does it have to do with a female's part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you tighten that shit up after every husband.
It's, I mean, that would be a great way of describing it, but no, it's actually more fucked up than that. And
What is it?
so, and doctors have been sued by people because of this. Mostly, I've heard about this with male OBs, but once a woman gives birth, they will, when if they rip or tear during
Oh, they do
childbirth,
an extra stitch
they do an
for the
extra stitch.
husband.
Correct. They go, did an extra stitch for you, bud. And it's excruciatingly painful for the women because
It's not where it's
it's
supposed to close.
no. And by the way, I think that my fucking OB husband stitched me. I'm not
The woman?
kidding.
I don't think so. That woman,
There is
that's Gloria Steinem with a
it
medical
feel
degree.
I know, but it feels like I don't want to be like it feels tighter, but it
Listen,
does.
Beva, let me ask you a question. If the doctor said to you, uh, it's just the name that bothers you. It's the name that bothers you. If he had said, hey, you get back to your tight girl
No,
stitch,
but it's there's
you would have asked for it
no, the reason why there's like lawsuits and it's medical malpractice because
because they don't ask you.
no, it's because it's painful and it causes infection. It's like a whole thing. It's your body is not naturally like that. You can't when women tighten their vagina, it's from the inside. It's not
Yeah,
the
the key, right,
exterior. That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah, that
So
is
it's
crazy
not
because it'll rip
okay.
again.
Exactly. And it's just it's messed up.
And
So
has any doctor admitted to this?
I
Like
don't know.
who, how
Look, I haven't
is
done that much research on it. Okay. All I know is it's a thing. Husband stitch. Illegal. It just goes, the first thing that pops up is husband stitch illegal. It says from healthline.com, the title of this headline or of this article is The Husband Stitch Isn't Just a Horrifying Childbirth Myth. Or Daddy Stitch, extra stitch given during the repair process after a vaginal birth.
wow.
It's not legal. Awful. Anyways, yeah, husband to stitch. Okay, hit me with a question.
Okay. Just something simple, social studies related.
Social studies.
Okay, just name a national park.
Oh, the Grand Canyon.
Okay, and okay, well that one's easy. Where is Yosemite National Park?
It's close to me, right? Isn't it in
I don't know.
California? It's on the west
Yeah,
side.
it's
Yeah,
in California.
it's in
Wow.
Cali.
Okay. All right.
Bing, bang, boom. You're
Wow, there
welcome.
you go. I was not on
Finishing
my
off the
game today.
year strong with
I was not on my, didn't have my A game today.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't have ADHD and forgot everything you said after 5 minutes, maybe lay off the marijuana. JK, smiley face.
Wow.
Okay, guys, thank you for listening this
Thank you
year
for listening.
to the
Merry
podcast.
Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy
Happy
Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa,
happy everything you celebrate, and
happy holidays.
yeah,
Happy
and make all
holiday.
your manifest everything you want for the new year. The world is your oyster.
Yeah. Should we no, never mind. I was gonna say, should we talk about our goals? But I gotta go. I gotta
We're going to
go.
talk about our goals in January.
Yeah.
In January, we have to
That'll
talk
be our
about.
first episode back, will be it'll be the manifestation episode.
Okay. Are you going to do a vision board?
I was going to, but I think I'm not going to anymore.
No, I'm going to.
I usually host one every year. It would have been
Yeah.
fourth year in a
Yeah, I
row,
used
but
to.
I don't want to do it. I just don't
Don't
want to
do
do
it.
it. Yeah,
Don't do it.
I have
Don't
too
do it.
many freaking things going on. I don't want to do it. Okay, guys, listen to the podcast. What am I saying? Subscribe to our podcast on
We're
YouTube.
never doing it this late again.
No, follow us on Apple Podcasts. Follow me on oh my god, follow me on Instagram at Beva_Rod. Follow us at Mommy Issues the Pod. Follow my mom at Anna Cooks, QOOKS.
Subscribe,
And
rate, and review, and
yes,
watch us also on YouTube. And we'll see you next time.
we'll see you next time.
And I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.